We've got a track again.
Turn off! Turn off!
That device is sending out a signal. Might be what's attracting the Glinthawks. What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
Well, it's one way to do it.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years, but I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in this world, as we, in our ignorance, go about our daily...
Your point?
Oh, no, I didn't see another device. But one could still be there, waiting to unleash its horrors.
Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
Yeah, I mean, he's not purposely sacrificing innocence, man. Calm down, Ava.
This device is dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last. Where is it?
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, a cracking above me signaled my doom. I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now. The climb is too perilous.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that workshop and try not to cause another mess.
Okay, go to the campsite. Can fast travel here. At least I don't need to farm Blaze again. Done with that stuff. Which way? This way. Let's go. Oh, really? Come on. I'm tired of these Glinthawks already. Almost fell to a really bad location. There we go. That's what I was going for. Nice. Right, let's try again.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
One thing I haven't fought yet is a Stormbird. That might be interesting. Alright, here we go.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Very dramatic. It's probably the most treacherous climb that she's done in the whole game. This is like 20 times more difficult than anything we did in the Proving. Now. Trying to see if there's any way to grip onto. Oh. I reached the end of the world. There we go. Right, that was a legit climb. I haven't fought one of these for a long time.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
In case a fight breaks out and it causes me trouble further down the line, I'll just take it out. Done. Much easier. The Silent Strike did some good damage there. 511 is much more respectable. Bellow back. That's not so bad.
You're alert.
Try my best to blow up that back, but there we go. Took a while. Got a little shit watcher. If you don't hit them right in the eye, they're not gonna take the damage. There we go. Nice. I just love it when you take out an area before you've even really gone into the thick of it. just picking stuff off. Oh, it's a freeze bellow back. Interesting. I should have known. I'm so used to seeing the fire ones, even in like cold environments, that I wasn't ready for it. Okay. Now. I think it's going to be our first encounter with a Stormbird. I think for that alone it's worth doing this. Alright, a bit of everything.
A bit of lore brought that Stormbird here. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Ah, so it's not letting me fight it right now, I think.
There, the lure.
Well, no, okay. I mean, it's not on alert yet, but... Okay, it's weak to some tear blast stuff, for sure.
I can still get the upper hand.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough time against this thing. As usual with the high level ones, I'm just trying to knock components off to start with. Just making it rain. I mean, it's not showing me much of a weakness. We'll try and set it ablaze, see how much that does. There we go. Oh, it's the same story as with the Glimborgs. Okay, that's good to know. No critical hit prompt, as you saw. Unfortunately. But that's something. At least knowing I can bring it down when I set it ablaze. That helps. Really? That one missed too? Come on. It's nice that I finally got to fight one of these though. Is it me or are these not registering? Must have a way more limited range than I thought. First things first. Whoop, wrong button. This is going to be a bit of a longer battle, so... let me make sure I'm wearing the right outfit here. Like this one. Okay, that should help a bit. Now where is this fucker? Oof. Log. There we go. That's some good damage. Got stuck! Ooh. I definitely think my outfit's helping. Almost didn't help there. There we go.
I better find and disable any lures.
That's what I'm talking about. It's definitely one of the more difficult ones. I'd say it's probably harder than a behemoth, and not as hard as a Thunderjaw, and I think his level puts it there anyway. I think actually, I'm trying to remember, is it higher level than a Thunderjaw when it's non-corrupted? I think it is actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Ooh, at least I can cross that off the list. I think I've fought every single machine type now, so that's a good sign. That would have been a bit of a shame if I had completed the main story without fighting every type of enemy first. Let's head to that one.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop.
Let's see if we find anything interesting in there.
So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Tattered letter. Dearest cogs and puppets, you miserable bungs have failed to find me. Again. Your attempts to capture me would make me laugh if I weren't so busy running circles around you and your so-called intelligence gathering. Just give up. Or better yet, kill yourselves and save me the effort, you worthless slags. Never yours, Dervahl. Yeah, he talked big talk, but when we fought him in the story, he was a pushover. His big plan was like 6 Glinthawks and a few barrels ablaze. That was like the great mastermind Dervahl. So okay. Alright, dude. Bloody bunghead. Okay, let's find this dude. It's this bloody bit with the ladder. There it is. Okay. Is the plot going to thicken further, or are we finishing the quest?
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
There we go. That one's done. So at least I can still say that the only side quest I haven't done is the armor one, where I've got to do all of that scrounging around and going back to those locations to try and track down the power cells that I'm missing. Okay. Now we can head back to the story, which was all the way over here, so let's go back to what we were going to do before. And finish things off. I doubt I'm going to run into any more side quests before I finish. But with this game, you just never know. You just don't know when one's going to pop up and compel you to do it. Okay. It's a busy old area.
The snow's got a bite out here.
I think I'll go on foot and I'll probably edit out a little bit. I'm going to go on foot so that I can gather some more medicinal plants as I move along, because I had to use up a fair bit against the Stormbird.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Okay, so I tried to gather some medicinal plants before I headed in, but that didn't go so well because I ran into like bandits and all this kind of stuff. So I should have been at a +3 by now, but I probably lost a health bar. And all the shenanigans that happened there. I'm sure I'll pick some up along the way. And at least, based on what Silence is saying, the machines we're going to face aren't corrupted, so that might be a little bit better. How are we doing? Okay. I'm going to try and get there, and I'll probably end the session there today, and then we'll actually go inside that area for the next one, and hopefully try and finish things off, because I assume once I get to that bit within 3-4 hours or so, we should be complete. We should have the story complete. Almost made the classic mistake of not jumping far enough.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Just want to see if there's a photo mode here. It's very misty and hazy right now. I don't know if it's always like that. Time of day controls unavailable. Excellent. So the answer is no. This is about as good as we can manage right now. Alright, we're ready to roll. Let's do it!
I'll find a use for you.
Is it climbed up on there? Yeah, you think you're real smart, don't you? You think you're so smart. I've got to focus, man. Just sniff you out even when you're in stealth. But I'd rather not fight two simultaneously, so I'm going to try and take one out first. I don't know if I can shoot these. And that acts as a kind of a lure. Yeah, there it is.
Stay down.
Whoop, that's not what I wanted, but I've got a chance now. I had to go for the critical there. But there's a whole bunch of them now. We've got to take at least the first one. There you go. Okay, now I've got to try and get a bit stealthy and disappear. Ooh, that was big damage. The Rattler seems to like these guys. Oof. I'll try and stay close. That was some accuracy again. I know they're machines, but the AI doesn't give you a lot of room to hide, man. That thing got me on the run. Shitty little watchers. Ah, I need to shoot it in the eye. There we go. I'm not nimble enough for that. Okay. That's at least the first part cleared. It's a little bit messy,
Need
but we
them
did it.
soon enough.
Still impressed by how I got hit on the run. It was a great shot.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
The echo was nice. I'm not sure these matter anymore, but I trigger these off. As long as I don't get damaged. I think there were 2 stalkers, or 3. I think there were 3 stalkers total. And they're all gone. I'm not sure if we've encountered a corrupted stalker yet. Plenty to harvest here, which is good.
Oh, useful.
There's still 475 to go. That was just the beginning.
Save these for the trail.
I'm not sure if we have to climb again. I think we do. Yep. This way, I think. Alright, cool.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Where's the campfire? It's over there. Okay, I'll go there first. Before I deal with anything else. Quickly grab this. Alright, we're up to +3 as well. That's good. I'm wondering how much fun I can have by overriding some of the enemies here. We haven't done that for a long time. Override and let them loose on each other. There's lots of Glinthawks, and I feel like Glinthawks are good allies to have in terms of overriding. But I don't know if I can get close enough without being seen.